Sometimes, when you pray in tongues, the tongues feel very dry. And because they feel very dry, you may even be tempted to give up. But what if I told you that those tongues that actually feel dry, they carry a lot of weight? Most miracles that come when you are praying in tongues, they come from those tongues that actually feel dry. Sounds too good to be true? Well, take a look at this. Now there were 4 leprous men at the entrance of the gate, and they said to one another, "Why are we sitting here until we die? If we say we will enter the city, the famine is in the city, and we shall die there. And if we sit here, we will die also. Now therefore, come, let us surrender to the army of the Syrians. If they keep us alive, we shall live. And if they kill us, we shall only die." And they rose at twilight to go to the camp of the Syrians. And when they had come to the outskirts of the Syrian camp, to their surprise, no one was there. For the Lord had caused the army of the Syrians to hear the noise of chariots and the noise of horses, the noise of a great army. So they said to one another, "Look, the king of Israel has hired against us the kings of the Hittites and the kings of the Egyptians to attack us." Therefore they arose and fled at twilight and left the camp intact, their tents, their horses, their donkeys, and they fled for their lives. When Israel was in distress because of the siege of the Syrians, God used 4 lepers to bring salvation. Did you hear that right? He used 4 lepers. Not a great army, 4 lepers. And even these lepers themselves, they didn't know that God was actually using them to deliver Israel. He made their fragile footsteps to sound like a great army to the Syrians. And that miracle triggered the salvation for all Israel. Likewise, using the same principle, when you are praying in tongues and you start feeling very dry and very discouraged, the tongues that you speak at that moment, they are the ones that actually God will use to bring salvation to your life. Because those tongues that you speak in weakness, they completely have no pride. Therefore, anytime you pray in tongues and feel like the tongues are becoming dry and difficult, keep pushing, because actually those tongues are the ones that are bringing your miracle. God bless you.